Very good morning, students. Welcome back to online classes. Today we'll start our revision class 10 based on the topic of data structures. Before starting our today's session, we'll check it out. What are the previous revision classes is being revised? The previous class, revision class 9, was being discussed on the topic of algorithm of push, algorithm of pop, and also we have seen the applications of stacks. Now let us get into a revision class 10. The same warning note for the students for all the revision classes. Note, this information is for the students not to skip the videos for the betterment of the students to understand the revision concepts. First, the previous theory classes of a particular topic was being covered. Those videos will be played and followed by that revision concept on the same topic will be carried out. Now we'll see that what are the topics we are going to cover into today's session. The topics to be covered in the revision class 10 is the first topic is arithmetical expressions. Types of expressions. In the types of expressions we used to have infix expression, postfix expression and prefix expression. These are the subtopics on types of expressions. The third one, the algorithm for infix to postfix. The fourth topic is converting the given infix into postfix expression. These are the topics we are going to discuss in today's session. Now we'll see the brief discussion of today's topic.
Very good morning, students. So in today's class we'll just discuss about arithmetic expressions and the conversion of expressions. So after the applications of stack, we'll just see, we have just last class we discussed about the push and pop algorithm and the stack. Next we'll see, this I have not discussed in the regular class. I can't tell it as a revision, but this is actually a class of your data structures wherein we didn't discuss about. I just already told you in the regular classes whatever concepts like we missed we'll discuss in the revision class. So I'll just revise the what is meant by arithmetic expression, types of expression and evaluation and conversion of expressions. Okay. So what is an arithmetic expression? What is an arithmetic expression? An expression is the combination of operands and the operators. Okay, an expression is the combination of operands and the operators. So therefore all our arithmetic operations with the help of our symbols, we call that as an arithmetic expression. So what I mean by an arithmetic expression? Arithmetic expression. Okay. So it is a combination of both operands and the operator. Combination of both operands and the operator, we call it as an expression. So what are operands and what are operator? What do you mean by operands? Operands are nothing but it can be constant or it can be a variable. For example, if I write A, B, C, D, letters or variables or 1, 2, 3, all these are called as operands. Okay, operands are nothing but your letters and your numbers. What are operators? So operators are your arithmetic operators like plus, minus, asterisk, cap, so modulus, division, all these are arithmetic operators, we call that as operators. So the combination of these two I call it as an expression. For example, if I write A plus B, this is an expression. If I write A into B, this is an expression. If I write A plus B into C plus D, this is an expression. An expression is a combination of operands and the operators. We call that as an expression. So we have three types of expression. One is infix, postfix and prefix. Infix, postfix and prefix. Okay. Now I will give you the example for what is infixed expression, what is postfix and what is prefix. How many types of expression we have? We have three types of expression. One is infix expression. First one is infix expression. So in infix expression, for example, A plus B. This is an example for infix expression. How will I define infix expression? If an operator is present in between the operand We call that as an infix. See, this operator is infixed between the two operands. Now what are operands? Now A and B. These are called my operands. Okay, I told you what are operands. So here A and B are called as operands. Now what this plus is called as? Plus is called as operator. This is called as operator. So when the operator is mounted or fixed in between the operands, we call that as infix expression. I repeat, infix expressions are nothing but arithmetic expression where the operator is in between the operands. Okay. Now postfix expression. Postfix expression. What is postfix expression? Now when the operator is after your operands, we call that as your postfix expression. A plus B is infixed here. After your operands we have an operator, so this is called as postfix. Then what is prefix? What is prefix expression? So when the operator is before your operands, we call that as a prefix. So here the operator is prefixed by your operands, we call this as a prefix expression. So what is an expression? An expression is a combination of operands and operator. What are operands? Your operands are nothing but variables and constant. What are operators? All your arithmetic operations, we call that as an operator, like plus, minus, into, modulus and division symbol. All these are called as operator. If A plus B, here plus is mounted in between the operands, we call as infix. AB plus, that is called as postfix, plus AB, that is called as prefix. So we have these three kinds of expressions. Now we'll see the conversions. Okay, how to convert the given infix expression to postfix expression. Okay, students, we'll discuss. I told you how to convert the given. We'll discuss about the conversion. So here first I have taken how to convert the given expression from one form to another form. So here I have written an algorithm for how to convert an infix expression to postfix. For example, if I have A plus B, this is my infix expression. How am I going to convert this in the form of postfix? For postfix, what answer I should get? AB plus. That means the operator comes after your operands. Okay. So you want to convert the given infix expression to postfix. Ma'am, we can do directly. No, why we need to go through all this algorithm in a sense? If it is a simple expression with only few operands, we can easily do it. If it is a very big, quite big expressions, we can't do it like this. We'll get confused. So in such cases, we have to assign the priority to the operator, and by using stack, we are going to convert the given expression from one form to another form. Here we are going to convert. Please go through the question. What is the question? We have different algorithm. Might be the steps might be same, but the operations we just need to concentrate. Here we are going to convert the given infix expression to postfix. So what is our aim is to convert the given infix expression to postfix. If they give A plus B, you need to convert AB plus. Okay. Now what we have to do? Now I have given you 6 steps. This is an algorithm to convert. They will not ask you to write an algorithm. For exam point of view, they will ask you only the conversions for 5 marks. Okay. So please make a note of it. You will have a problem based on this algorithm. So for that you need to note down this. I'll live for 2 minutes. First listen. After I explain the algorithm, I'll just live for 2 minutes. You need to take down the steps. Okay. Now first step is you have to examine the element in the input. So first they will give you an expression. For example, if I have an expression A plus B into C plus D. If I have an expression, this is an infix expression. Now I want to convert this given infix expression to postfix expression. So what we have to do? First you need to keep track of taking the elements one by one. You need to read the input element. So what they are telling? Examine the next element in the input. So if it is an operand, output it. So there will be 3 things in your, I will do a problem, that time you will get to know. One is your expression. First you need to write down the expression. First you will take the expression. Next we have stack. You need to make 3 columns. One is for expression, next is for stack, next is for output. Okay. Or we can also write it as result. Okay. Now your expression. This is your expression. First you need to take the expression. For example, if I am taking like this, what is I have taken? I have taken an opening brackets. Okay. So if you that is your first step in your first thing in your expression. So once you are reading the input, if it is an operand, what to do? If it's an operator, what what to do. If it's a parenthesis, what to do, they are just clearly mentioned. If it is an operand, what we have to do, we have to put it into the output. So please make a note of it. About this expression I will tell you later. First listen to the algorithm. If it is an operand, for example, first without this bracket, if I have like this a plus b, a plus b. So a is an operand. Of course, the condition satisfies. If it is an operand, where I should put it into your output. But first, if I have other than operand, if I have something else, for example, here I had a bracket. In such cases, what I will put? I will put it into the stack. I repeat. If it is an operand, I'll output it. If it is opening parenthesis, push it onto the stack. If it is a parenthesis or even the operators or even the parenthesis, if I encounter, I need to put it onto the stack. Okay, I need to put it onto the stack. Next, if it is an operator, again here I have a condition. If stack is empty, push operator on the stack. Okay, if stack is empty, operator I should put it into the stack. Even parenthesis I should put it into the stack. Only if it is an operand, I mean the variables or the numericals, I need to put it onto the stack or put it onto the output. Operands and operators and parentheses I need to put onto the stack. If it is an operator, I have certain conditions. If stack is empty, push operator on stack. If the top of stack is opening parenthesis, push operator on stack. If it is opening, no issue, will insert it. If it is an operator like plus, into, minus and all, that also will put into the stack. But if it is a closing parenthesis, so if it is a closing parenthesis, you need to just note down one point. If I encounter a closing parenthesis, so whatever is in between the opening and the closing parenthesis, you need to pop out into the output column. I repeat, if I encounter from the input, if I read from the input, if I encounter a closing parenthesis, so whatever is in between the input opening, so after opening parenthesis, I might have written A plus something I might have written. So when you encounter the closing parenthesis, you need to pop out what is in between your opening and closing parenthesis. You need to pop out and put it onto your output, okay, or in your result. So if the top of the stack is opening parenthesis, again we will push it into the stack. If it is an operator also, we will push it into the stack. But when we encounter a closing parenthesis, you need to pop out what is in between the, not completely, what is in between the opening and the closing parenthesis, only those operators we are going to put it onto the output slot. If it has higher priority, then the top of stack push operator on stack. For example, here you need to assign the priorities. What are priorities? Now I give first preference. Who has to be in the stack? Who has to be in the output? So you need to make note of this also. The precedence, the priority for the operator goes like this. The priority for the operator goes on like this. First priority, here I am giving for cap symbol. Next I will give it for star and asterisk multiplication. This is for division and even modulus. Next the third priority goes for plus minus. Okay, this is having equal priority. So first priority I am giving for the cap symbol. So this is how the priority goes. If you encounter the parenthesis, opening and closing parenthesis, once when you are moving it to the output column, this disintegrates. You need to remove the brackets. Only the operands and operator should go to your output column. Okay, this is your parenthesis will die in the stack itself. We will not take that to the output thing. Only the operators and the operator will go to the output column. So if it is having higher priority, the top of stack push operator on the stack. For example, in the stack I have minus. Minus is having priority, least priority. Now I am encountering one more operator, star. So can this both be together in the stack? Yes. Why? Because already I have a least priority. So I can insert asterisk. But what if in the stack I had asterisk, then plus comes? No. When plus comes into the stack, plus can't go and sit in the stack. Why? Because now see like this. When plus is there in the stack, I cannot put asterisk on top of your plus sign. Why? Because this is having this can happen. Plus is is having least priority, star is having higher priority, he can sit on him, he can sit over plus, but the vice versa is not possible. When I have asterisk, a plus sign cannot sit on the star. So in that case what I should do, I should first pop out asterisk, then I should put plus here. I repeat, if I have plus and asterisk, plus then asterisk can go together. Why? Because what I have plus as least priority, they both can stay together. He is on the top of plus, but when I have asterisk in the stack, I cannot insert minus, I cannot insert the least priority operators. That time you need to pop out first asterisk, then you need to put on the stack your least priority operator. So that is what they explained here. Else pop the operator from the stack and output and repeat a step 4. If all this is not happening, you can pop out from the stack and put it into your output result. If it is a closing parenthesis, this is what I told. If it is a closing parenthesis, you need to pop out the stack till you encounter opening parenthesis. Imagine I have, this is my opening parenthesis, closing parenthesis. Here imagine I am having some operator. So if I encounter a closing parenthesis, what is in between the opening and closing? This get cancelled. So whatever is there, it will go to your output. Okay. Next, if this is, we have more inputs, then again we need to repeat from step 1. Okay. This is still, you read all your complete expressions, you need to repeat the algorithm. I repeat, you need to keep two things in your mind. First is priority. Which operator, what is the priority? Then what comes where we have to put. I repeat, expression is a combination of operator and operands. If I have an operand, where it should go, operand encounter ಮಾಡುವಾಗ where it should go, when you encounter an operand or when you encounter an operator, all should, when you encounter an operand, it should go to your output. When you encounter an operator and the parenthesis, it should go and sit in the stack. I repeat, operand directly it will go to your output. Operator and parenthesis, it will go and sit on the stack. Why? Because based on the priority, I am going to put it into your output column. So that is how we will convert the given infix expression to the postfix expression. This is the algorithm. I will leave it for 2 minutes for you all to make a note of it. Next, I will just give you an example like how to solve. That is only very important. I will ask for 5 marks. Just give you 2 seconds to go through the algorithm to note down. Later we will just solve the problem based on the conversion, how to convert the given infix expression to postfix expression. Okay students, see now we have given, I have taken an example. This is an example, okay. Now I have taken, this is a given expression is, here it is numericals and operators, a combination of numericals and operators. This is an infix expression. What kind of expression is this? This is an infix expression. We need to convert the given infix expression to postfix expression. I repeat, we need to convert the given infix expression to postfix expression. So first we have to make 3 columns. You need to make 3 columns. One is for expression, next is for stack, next is for your output. So what and all, if I see, if I encounter in the expression input, so here if I have this expression, this is also called as input. So this is your input. So in your input, if you encounter an operand according to the algorithm, where we should put in the stack or in the output. So if you encounter an operand, you need to put it into the output. If you encounter an operator, you need to put it onto the stack. How to pop out the stack, I will tell you. Okay. Now, what is your first thing when your first input, first character, what I am reading? I am reading 2. What is the first expression? What is the first input? 2. Where we have to put in the stack or in the output? We have to put 2 in the output. According to your algorithm, we have to put 2 into your output. Now initially your stack will be empty. Okay. This is your step. First step, okay. Next, what you are going to read? You read 2. Next, in the input, what is there in the input? Asterisk. So if you have asterisk, if you encounter an asterisk, where we should put according to our algorithm? According to algorithm, if you encounter the operator or a parenthesis, it has to go into your stack. So what I do? I put it into the stack. Now it will be 2 itself. Okay. Output will be 2 itself. Next, what I am reading? I am reading 3. Okay, where will I put 3? 3 will go to stack or output. This will be as it is. Now 3 will go to your output. Okay. Next, what I am reading? I am reading a operator, that is your division operator. Now division operator, anti-multiplication operator are equal priority. If that comes, I need to pop out this first onto your output, then only I need to insert this on your output. Okay, this on your stack. I repeat. See here I have, see the stack is like this, isn't it? So I have a asterisk. Next I am having division. Both are having equal priority. If it is having less priority, that time what I will do, suppose plus comes, I will drop out. Since it's having an equal priority, I can't keep both on your stack. What I will do, I will pop out asterisk and put it into the output. Now stack will be empty. That time I will insert this division operator. So now 2, 3, start. Okay. Next, what I will encounter? Open parenthesis. So parenthesis, where it should go? Again it should go to the stack. Already I have a division operator. Then I will put a opening parenthesis into the stack. So what will be there in your output? It is 2, 3, star as it is. Okay. So this is your next step. Next, what I encountered? I will encounter 2. If I encounter 2, where it will go? 2 is again an operand. It will go to your output. Next, I have minus. If I encounter minus, where minus should go? Minus is an operator. It will go to your stack. So it will be 2, 3, star 2. Next, what I encounter? There is an operand, that is 1. This will be as it is 2, 3, star 2, 1. Next I have a closing. Now I am encountering a closing bracket. Now you just listen what I told. If I encounter a closing bracket, if I put it onto the stack, opening and closing bracket will get cancelled. So what is in between the opening and closing bracket? I have only one operator, that is minus. So now minus I have to pop out and put it on your stack. I repeat, if I encounter a closing bracket, opening and closing bracket will get cancelled. Now I need to pop minus to your output. So minus will go to your output. What is left out in the stack? Opening and closing both will get cancelled. So only this division operator will remain in your stack. This I will put it into the output. 2, 3, asterisk 2, minus 2, 1, minus. Okay. 2, 1 and we have minus. Next we have plus. Now what I have in the stack? I have only division. Now see in this stack, what is having highest priority? This division is having highest priority. Now what I have? Minus. Can on highest priority or lowest priority operator can sit? No. But the vice versa is possible. If I have a plus, asterisk or division operator can sit on the plus. But I don't have plus here, I have division. So what I should do? I should pop out onto your output. So what will happen? You have popped out this, plus will sit here. So what is this? 2, 3, asterisk 2, 1 minus division. Okay. Next we'll have 5. So as we are aware of, 5 is an operand. It will go to your stack. I mean output. Next we have asterisk. See, now I have plus here. Now asterisk comes. Okay, I have least priority. Now I have a highest priority asterisk. Can it is possible? Yes. When I have a least priority, highest priority can sit on the least priority. So plus asterisk 2, 3, star 2, 1 minus, and this is the result. Next we have last input is 3. So where 3 should go? 3 should go to your 2, 3, star 2, 1 minus division 5, 3. Okay, now what is remaining in your stack? Plus and star. Now when you pop out, what will happen? So your output will be, see, this is your current output, 2, 3, star 2, 1 minus, okay, like this. Now what is there on your stack? Asterisk. So what will be popped out? First asterisk, okay, then plus. Okay, so this is the answer. This is the expression. It is in the form of postfix. Now we converted the given expression into a postfix expression. So this is the answer. Now I repeat. Okay. First I encountered 2. 2 is an operand. Operand comes where we should put output. That time stack will be empty. Next I encountered asterisk. Asterisk is an operator. Operator comes where I should put? I should put it in this stack. Next I encountered 3. 3 again it will go to output. Why? Because it's an operand. Stack will be having as it is, asterisk. Next I am encountering this division. Division where it should go? It should go to the stack. Before going that you should pop out asterisk. Okay. Next I have opening parenthesis. Now I will insert into the stack. Next I have 2. 2 will go to your operator. Next I have minus. Minus will go to the stack. Why? Because it's an operator. Next I have 1. 1 will go to output. Why? Because it's an operand. Next I have closing. Now when I encounter the closing bracket, if I put a closing bracket, opening and closing bracket will get cancelled. What is left off? Now pop minus. That means we should pop out minus symbol. So this stack will be void of all these 3 things. Opening parenthesis, closing parenthesis, minus. This will disintegrate. Now I have put minus popped and put it into the output. Next I have plus. Now when I have a plus symbol, I already have a higher priority. I can't go and sit on the higher priority. Now plus can't sit above the higher priority operator. So I should pop out this one. Plus will be in the stack. Then 5 is an operator. It will go to output. Asterisk again now have least priority plus, so it's an operator. We have to put it into the stack, but this can sit next to your plus. Okay. Next I have 3. 3 will go to output. Next I have what is left out in your stack, plus and asterisk. So first I popped out asterisk, then plus. So the answer for this is this one, 2, 3, star 2, 1 minus, and this is your answer for your given expression. Next we'll see the next example. See students, I have taken the second very simple example by using the variables like a plus b into c plus d. I have taken even the parenthesis. So this is a given infix expression. Now how we are going to convert the given infix expression to postfix? Okay, we need to convert the given expression infix expression to postfix expression. Sometimes they may not tell you to convert the given expression to postfix. They will only give you the expression. So as soon as you see the expression, you should be in a position to identify whether it's an infix or they are asking you to convert whether infix to postfix or postfix to prefix. How will you identify? You need to understand what kind of expression is this. So here this is an infix expression. They have asked you to convert to postfix expression. Now what I am going to do in the expression, first I will be reading my input is that opening parenthesis. So as soon as I encounter opening parenthesis, I will insert into the stack. My output will be empty. Initially output is empty. I have inserted this on the stack. Now next I am going to encounter A. Symbol A. A is an operand. So this will be as it is. A will go to output. Next I have plus. So plus where I should go? Plus will go and sit into your stack. This will be as that is A. Next I have B. B is an operand. It will go to your output A, B. Next I have closing parenthesis. So if I put a closing parenthesis, opening and closing will get cancelled. So what will be there? Only plus. So plus I will pop out here. So here stack will be empty. Plus is pop here. So AB plus. Okay. AB plus. I repeat. If I encounter a opening closing parenthesis, so already in the stack I have opening brace and I have plus. So when I put a closing parenthesis, this and this will get cancelled. So what I will have? I will pop plus to your output. Okay, so this will become empty. Next stack will become empty. Next I have opening parenthesis. So again I will put into the stack. This will be AB plus. Okay. Sorry, I have asterisk. Next I have asterisk. So I have asterisk. I will put here. This will be AB plus. Okay. Next I have a opening brace. So I have asterisk opening brace. This will be AB plus. Next I have C. So where will I put C? C is an operand. AB plus C. Next I have plus. Asterisk C plus AB plus C. Next I have D. Asterisk opening plus. Next I have plus. Next I have D. AB plus CD. Okay. Last final what I have? I have D. Okay, I have closing parenthesis. If I have closing parenthesis, opening and closing will get cancelled. So what I should pop out? I should pop out only plus what is left out in your stack? Asterisk. So A, B plus C, D, then plus. Okay. So last what is there in your stack? That is asterisk. Now at the end what will be there in my output? I pop out what is there in the stack, that is your asterisk 2. Now A, B plus C, D plus finally what I have asterisk. So asterisk is also popped out. So your expression will be empty, your stack will be empty. Finally what I have in your output, AB plus CD plus asterisk. So now we have converted the given expression, that is your infix expression to postfix expression. Remaining example we will just discuss in the next class. Even I will include the assignment questions. Okay. Thank you.
Before getting into the today's assignment questions, we'll just check it out. What are the topics we have covered in today's revision class? The first topic is arithmetical expressions. In arithmetical expressions, we also seen that the types of arithmetical expressions like infix, postfix and prefix. Also we have seen the algorithm for infix expression, and also we have converted infix expressions to postfix expressions. Now let us see what are the assignment questions we have in today's session. Today's expressions 2, we have only 5 marks based questions. Here are the assignment questions. Convert the infix expressions into postfix. Take down the expressions. Here we have 5 expressions. Convert that into infix expressions to postfix. Students, try to solve these expressions. If not, the same expressions will be solved in next class. Thank you, students. We'll see you in next session.